Please chant Om 3 times, please. Let's together. Thank you for being here. See, we have been sharing wonderful ideas. I don't know how many of you are really able to grasp, recognize, understand the simple reality, the singular, simple reality behind all these multiplicities. Like we all chanted now Om. How many sounds we can produce? Just like Om is sound, you can talk, different languages, different types of sounds, animal sounds, waterfall, rain, wind, so many varieties of sounds are there. How many varieties of silences? Silence is simple. Sounds are infinite varieties. Just look at the principle. How many waves are there in the ocean, in the body of the ocean? How many waves? Innumerable. How many waters? You can't say silences, you can't say also waters. Anyway, water is one. How many forms are here? Mountains, trees, deserts, ocean, hills, human beings, animals. How many forms? How many different varieties of forms? Formless space, how many? Surprisingly, you shall see, everything moves towards oneness. How many limbs you have in your physical body? How many limbs? How many bones? How many different limbs? But how many bodies? One body. That one body, every part is like a limb. But it's a body. When it's a body, it's like that. How many houses are there? How many homes are there in this world? Let's say there are 8 billion people. Let's say in every home there are 8 people. There are billion homes. How many countries? 200 countries. One planet. How many planets in the solar system? 9 planets. How many solar systems? We don't know. How many galaxies? How many stars? Infinite. You can't even grasp it. How many universes? One. If you observe this way, you shall see everything is so simple. Come down here. How many of us are here? How many of us are here? How many bodies are here? You keep count, maybe 50, 40, 50, 60. How many bodies are here? Each body. So, I am the body. Now, we are here. If I say I, one individual. If I say we, all of us are included. One day a school teacher asked a class, pointed out a student who is supposed to be very naughty in the class. And this teacher had a tendency of teasing everybody and punishing. He enjoyed punishing people. So he asked, pointed the finger out to that person and he says, "How many kidneys we have?" The boy gets up and says, "4." See, you are laughing, no? The whole class laughed and the teacher said, asked the class monitor, "Go, get some grass. We have a donkey in the class." More people smiled. But this man was a smart fellow. He got up, nonchalant, least affected, he walks out and takes the teacher. He tells the student who was going to bring the grass. He said, "Give the grass to the donkey," to the teacher. "Get a cup of coffee for me," and he walked away. Do you know why? He told the teacher, "You asked how many kidneys we have. If you would have asked me how many kidneys you have, I would have told 2. If you asked me how many kidneys we have, between 2 of us, you don't have kidneys. We have 4. Smartness. This person is so intelligent, become a top-class humorist. I forget the name because it's a very peculiar name, it's a Spanish or French name, I can't even tell it. If I get that name, it is there with me. So how many of us are here? If we count our bodies, so many of us are here. Listen, friends. Will the bodies make their own count? Can the bodies make a count of themselves? Cannot. I count. Who? Who is that I who is counting? 1, 2, 3, count. So who is counting? I am counting or my mouth is counting? Can the mouth, the tongue, speak, count by itself? Unless I will. That is where comes the Kriya Shakti. Kriya Shakti means the capacity, the power, not the capacity, the power of doing action, acting, the power of acting, inherent in all of us, Kriya Shakti. I shall not engage myself in that Kriya, in that action, unless there is a Ichha, a desire inside to count. Somebody engages me or I engage myself, I wish to count, then only I will count. Ichha Shakti. If there is no Ichha Shakti, the power to wish, power to will is not there, universe will come to a standstill. Desires are not that bad as you paint themselves to be. Religiously they will say, Kamana, the desires are disastrous. Kamana, vinasha. If you destroy your wishes, desires, everything will be fine. What is wrong with the desire? Unless you wish, unless you want, unless you desire, nothing will move. But we shall see, little after we shall see that. On the fulfillment of your desire or achievement of that particular action, don't feel any way greater or smaller. Desires are not wrong, dreams are not wrong. Please. Why it becomes a problem, we'll see. Okay, now come to that. So for the Kriya Shakti, the power to act, to be activated, there has to be Ichha. You are here because you wish to be here. Or somebody made you to wish to be here. You can't just, you are not here, your body is not here just by itself. You may have a plan, after the class you'll go to seashore, go to Mahabalipuram, meet your brother, meet your father, meet somebody, read a book. Whatever you wish, that's what you'll be doing. Watch a movie. Whatever you wish, friends. Please see that. Don't take it as a philosophy, I'm talking something extraordinary stuff. No, it's friend, these are very, very ordinary, simple stuff. It is about you and me. Every human being. It's not about Indian, it's not about men, it's not about women. It's not about believers, non-believers, Tamilians, Keralites, Indians, South Indians, North Indians, Americans, Australians, New Zealanders. No. It's all about us. Absolute truth. It's true for you, true for me. Without the Ichha Shakti, the power to wish, dream, desire, you will not be willing to act. And these dreams, desires, projections, thoughts, ambitions, call it whatever you like, shall not be by themselves, they cannot fulfill it. A thought by itself doesn't have a wish. You have a wish. Thoughts don't have a wish. As even object has no wish to come to your home. The gold doesn't say, take me home. The car doesn't say, drive me home. The vegetables do not say, eat me today. Understand, friends? In the whole physical universe, we human beings are so blessed. We have a body to act, sense organs to help, see, hear, taste, touch, smell, hand, legs, speech, organs are there to act on in the world. The power to act is inherent. And then the thoughts are there. These thoughts, listen, praise, these thoughts are there. Which you want to fulfill, dream. Next, how do you know that you have thought? Jnana Shakti. Power to know, to be aware. This telephone has no wish of its own. This statue has no wish of its own. It has no wish of its own. This microphone has no wish of its own. Straight away you can see that. This example I have taken many times. But some of you are new here, you just see that. These microphones here, amplifiers, they don't speak. Amplifier is a machine. Amplifiers do not speak. If the speech is good, you will not give a mala or a flower to the amplifier. If his speech is bad, you will not throw stones at the amplifier. Because amplifier is a machine, innocent. It will amplify any sound, good, bad, logical, illogical, stupid, sensible. It will anything, it will amplify. And what shall it amplify? Whatever this body speaks. Listen carefully. This body speaks. But this body also does not speak. Think and see. This body doesn't speak. As when this machine amplifies, this body is an amplifier also. Like walking, it is a vehicle. Lifting, it is a crane. Seeing, it is a... Are you getting that? As I told you in the morning, this one machine has got hundreds and thousands of machines inherent in it. So this is our mouth, we say speaks. It's a speaker, amplifier. How can you say it's amplifier? What does it amplify? It amplifies our thoughts. You are waiting for me to talk. For me to talk, I must think. And these thoughts are amplified by the mouth. So who speaks? As when this amplifier doesn't speak, neither this amplifier speak. Kriya Shakti is here, body. It amplifies the thought. But the thoughts by themselves don't want to be amplified. Suppose you sit down quietly, so many thoughts are coming. Who shall see what you are thinking? Lucky that nobody can see our thought. Don't be afraid. That is why what people say, I know what you are thinking. Really? So smart. They put guilt in your head. Learn, sir, learn. See very clearly, nobody can touch you in this world. The thoughts are there. By itself, they cannot be amplified. But there is a power. Ichha. I wish to talk. How do I know what I wish to talk? Jnana Shakti. We are aware. And friends, please, who knows? If the eyes see for me to say I see, if ears hear for me to say I hear, what is that something which knows because of which I say I know? Who knows? Knowing capacity. Knowing capacity is not in your toes, in your body, in your eyes. Eyes can see, they don't know. Leg can walk, it doesn't know. Breeze can blow, it doesn't know. Water can flow, it doesn't know. Space can accommodate, no knowing capacity. The thoughts are pictures of all that is seen, heard, tasted, touched, smelt. No knowing capacity. The I thought, because of I say I do, I see, I think, that also is a thought. And it says, I know. This I, understand, this I, one thought, it can have a range of identities. First, I know my thoughts, I know knower, my thoughts, thinker, my desires, wishes, desirer. I fulfill my desire through my body, my eyes, my ears, my tongue, my skin, my nose, my legs, hands, body. And these actions are done in the lap of the universe. My land. So just see that. How many roles the I can take? If you just sit down, watch and be conscious and don't listen to that I, because you are conscious of the I thought. Just be aware. If it is there, you are aware. If it is not there, you are aware. Are you getting that point, please? Do you understand? Do you understand? You say I, you are there. You don't say I, you are there. You think the word I, you are there, you are conscious. That thought is not there. You are still conscious. So how many bodies? Billion bodies. How many thoughts? Trillions of thoughts. How many I thoughts? 8 billion thoughts, I thought. How many consciousnesses? So how many of us are there? You can ask from which standpoint you are asking. You can turn it back to me. From the standpoint of my village, there are 1 billion villages there. From the body, 8 billion people are there. From the standpoint of your thoughts, trillions of thoughts are there. From the standpoint of the I thought, 8 billion I thoughts are there. From the standpoint of consciousness, how many of us are there? We are all one Advaitam, Advitiya, one without a second. This is not some speculation, friends. This is your wisdom, your reality, your awareness. In the thoughts, how many thoughts you have divided? How many beliefs? Hundreds and thousands of beliefs. How many branches of knowledge? Science, history, physics, chemistry, mathematics, science, so many varieties, medicine, so many varieties, technology, so many varieties, music, so many varieties, art and painting, so many varieties, games, so many varieties. Imagine, friends, how easily you can lose yourself in the multiplicities, pluralities of the universe. But in all these so-called pluralities, multiplicities, there is one inescapable, ever-imposing, inescapable consciousness, awareness, that is myself, one without a second. You don't come to religion to be divided. You don't come to learn division. You don't come to be somebody's disciple, somebody's follower. It is so sad. I went back today after the class, I wrote it down. It is so sad, it's a pathetic joke that when you are telling somebody you are the one absolute all-pervasive infinity, the person is sticking to his finite role as something so precious without which as though he has no life. You are so proud, so arrogant to be PhD, managing director, husband, wife, friend. Can you be? One limited role has seduced you. One limited role has, not the role has not seduced you. You are holding on to a limited role to be little important. Just a limited role. Rich. Or want to invoke sympathy? Poor. Invoke holiness? Austere. Why? Are you so much in love with an image, so limited, where you are limitless, all-pervasive? Just like the water is the content of million, billion waves, the silence is the content of innumerable sounds, the formless space is content of trillions of forms. You, the awareness, content of everything. That is why in Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, everywhere, this glorious exhortation, declaration for every human being to understand. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina. Hey Arjuna, Maya, Abhyakta murtina, by my unmanifest form. Manifest is that is visible, seen, heard, touched, tasted. Tangible, visible. Yourself the awareness, intangible, invisible, unmanifest. Can't be seen, can not manifest. Like your thoughts are invisible. At least thoughts comes and goes. Consciousness, invisible. It never comes, never goes. No udeti, no astamayati. Neither it rises, nor it sets. There is no thoughts, no craving. That is why in Lalita Sahasranam it comes beautiful. Mother's name is Sadodita Sada Trupta. O Mother, Sada Udita, eternally risen. It doesn't rise. Sada Trupta, eternally satisfied, contented. There is nothing to be wanted, desired. After infinity, what? Just close your eyes, please. So you see that, friends. Each one of us, every moment, part of an infinite existence. Like we say we are standing on the here, at least 2 inches, 2 feet land. That's not your land, 2 feet land. It is not ashram land. It is not Tamil Nadu land. It is not Orissa land. It is not India land. It is not Asia land. It is not the earth land. It is not the solar system land. It is not galaxy. It is universe. To touch the universe, where should you go? To touch the universe, where should you go? Can you attempt to travel to universe? On the earth, you don't travel to earth. You shall travel to a place in the earth, a place in space. But you can't travel to space because you are already in it. You cannot travel to infinity. You are already in it. This is where comes your teaching. Understand? When the body machine is born, listen, so beautiful. Morning we saw that. But this is amazing, friends. When this body-mind machine is born, it comes completely free from any information, completely free from any identity. You should introduce to the machine so that I can take the entire potentiality of the machine. It is like you purchase a very high sophisticated computer. But what do? Email. Just email. People do that. They want to possess. You know how much this computer costs? 5 lakhs. What does it do? What do you do with that? Email. You are given a supersonic jet, Mach 4, 4 times speed of the sound. It travels thousands and thousands of kilometers. In 1 second, whoop, it will go away like that. You can't handle it. What shall you say? Ayyo, mudiyadpa. It will take away in so much speed. Somebody gives a Ferrari. You start it, the noise you will make, you shall faint. The vibrations it creates, the houses will be disturbed. That's why people get angry when some rich dude comes with his toy. Heavy noise, listen. You can't handle it. Friends, we are all been given, blessed with a body which has got infinite capacity. It can see, hear, taste, touch, smell, recording the sound, recording the smell, recording the taste, and the highest sensation, yesterday I told you, highest sensation, pleasure is given in this body. The music is there, touch is there, taste is there, smell is there, and apart from that, the creativity. Hoyo! What creativity? One human mind has done it. You may not have done it, you might not have done it. One human mind has done it. And you can do something which not everybody can do. Everybody can't write, everybody can't sing, everybody can touch, everybody can't play. Some human beings, they do that because that capacity is inherent in all of us. And friends, who classifies this body? Somebody, some people are thinking, and they classify this body. Indian body, American body, Australian body, European body, African body. What are you doing? Busy dividing, naming the limited things. But it's the same body, there is a power to think. Not only power to think, but a power to be conscious. Immortality, something which never changes. Don't feel, don't think, this is why the wrong idea is given to us. Immortality means living with the body. That will be against the law of the universe. Physically, nothing can be alive forever. One little body. It has a beginning. If it begins, it must end. Body doesn't crave for the everlasting existence. Is the I thought. Ahankar, I thought, craves. The body should be, body, dehe pushte, aham pushta. The body is healthy, I am healthy. Body is alive, I am alive. But deho nashte, aham nashta. The body is gone, I am gone. But who is this I? My mother introduces me to the body. My father introduces me to the body. Listen carefully. My school introduces me to the little knowledge. They make me a mathematician, a historian, geographer, this and that, a musician, painter, artist, all these different roles they give us. And they think they are educating us. And we are tired. We are confused. We are frustrated. We have the limitations. We don't like the limitations. The happiness is never there, always elusive, going away. So the religious fellow jumps in and says, believe in my God. Believe in my thought. Give up everything. Be a renunciate. Or indulge in everything. Be an indulgent. Ideas are given to us. And I again fall into that stream. Previously I was finding security in a role, one thought or other. Now I find a security in a belief or a disbelief. And that can be challenged. Why are you not telling me who I am? Why are you giving me and making me a prisoner of a thought, prisoner of a belief, prisoner of a practice, prisoner of a role? Do you understand? The body itself is not a prison. It has no sense of mortality. Body is changing, but body is not afraid of changing. When it says, I am the body, I say, I am changing. That is why this I, understanding about yourself. So in this body-mind machine, all the possibilities are inherent. We tap, exploit few possibilities and leave it there. You give an identity, I have educated my children, my duty is over. Really? You hear that, don't you hear that? I have educated my children over. Oh, look at yourself. You have educated yourself. What was your duty towards it? Is it finished? Frustration galore. Miles to go before I'll sleep, miles to go before I sleep. Don't tell that to children, right? A small mind, 5,000 rupees I have got, small fellow will think. The little, small, big, 50,000 I have got. Big, small, big, 5 lakhs I have got, 50 lakhs, 50 billions you have got. So what? Will it protect? Can you escape the sense of death, frustration, misery, comparison, unhappiness, insecurity? You cannot. Because you create your insecurity. World has no sense of insecurity. Body has no sense of mortality or being alive. You, I thought. So in this physical body, all the possibilities are given to create an identity as well as to take you beyond the identity. Are you getting that? How beautiful. Because with the body you have to start your learning. You can't go straight to a child, Tvam Brahmosi, you are a Brahman, Tattvamasi. What nonsense, first class, ah. How can you say that? That is why the child, that lullaby yesterday Swamiji was singing that bhajan, Suddhosi Buddhosi Niranjanosi Sansara Maya Parivarjitosi. This is the child's lullaby. When the child is crying, the mommy is telling, Suddhosi Buddhosi Niranjanosi. Shuddha, you are Shuddha, pure. There is nothing other than you. Pure means gold, no copper in it. Water means water, no dirt in it. Milk means milk, nothing added to it. So Shuddha, pure means everything as pure consciousness, Shuddha Chaitanya. Pure awareness. Shuddhosi, Buddhosi, awakened. Consciousness. Niranjanosi, untainted, nothing can touch you, like space can never be polluted. There is no space pollution, there is environment pollution. Space cannot be polluted, impossible. Your thought pollution will be there. Consciousness pollution? Are you stupid? Nobody can touch you. Niranjanosi, samsara maya parivarjitosi, you are untouched by anything. The child will not understand, but somewhere deep down, that song shall be there. Maybe one day when the child grows up and problem comes, remembers, isn't it mommy was singing Suddhosi, Uddhosi? What is that? Little bit. Keeping the mind open. Even the so-called secular studies or the religious studies, if they are condemning you to a definite role, you are a PhD, you are managing director, you are rich, or you are untouchable, you are aristocrat, you are small fellow, you are the son of a gun, you are the king and the prince and nonsense. What are you doing? You are making him a prisoner of a thought, idea, role. Your job, that is why ignorance is bliss. When he doesn't know anything, he doesn't know he is bound either. Bliss. But you are giving the knowledge and half knowledge. If you give him the knowledge, you are helping him to define himself with the ideas. Scientist, artist, painter, musician, rich, poor, boy, girl, important, unimportant. No, those are all roles. So please understand. The whole thing is here. It is there. So when people start introducing me, they have to start, of course, body you are. The world. Don't stop there. Don't stop with the thoughts. Don't stop with the I thought. That is why the world, not only there is a conflict inside, intrapersonal conflict means the conflict in you. Because there is a conflict in you, interpersonal conflict, there shall be conflict between the people. And when you say between the people, it can be between the houses, neighboring villages, neighboring cities, neighboring states, neighboring countries, neighboring what? You can carry to stars and planets. And the faith jumps in. You will have the conflict, interfaith. Interfaith conflict. Because my faith is better than your faith. My belief is better than your belief. My practice is better than your practice. My God is better than your God. Condemn everybody else's God. What are you trying? So intrapersonal conflict, because in yourself you don't know, shall I be rich or shall I be poor? Shall I eat, shall I not eat? Shall I marry, shall I not marry? Shall I be a mummy or shall I not be? Shall I be a daddy or shall I? You understand? Shall I give, shall I not give? Shall I have, shall I not have? Your whole life is conflict-ridden. Friends, what we are talking is not some imaginary nonsense. It is your life, my life, everybody's life. And in that, you are only introduced to problems, identities. You are introducing me to every form, but not the formless space. That is why Upanishads are so beautiful. Even if it doesn't teach anything, it teaches you about yourself or who you are. It is simple. Suppose I ask you, friends, look at it, you are here sitting down now. I had asked one group that question, I am asking you also. Suppose I ask you, please make a list of things in this room. Please make a list of things that you see or that you see here in this room. Please make a list of things. You shall be surprised, friend. Of course you will write. I am giving you 1 hour. 1 hour, then what do you do? Okay. Then what do you do? To make a list, where shall you begin your listing means what? Immediately you start seeing. Air conditioning, watch, light, fan, doors, windows, photos, this thing, water, trees. Then every person, every man, every woman, chair, carpet. Then after some time you lift that, what is that? Carpet and see. In the room, no. Everything will do, right? Some people 100, some people 200, some people 500 things they will say. But everybody shall leave 2 things. You will never include yourself in the list. Are you in the room or outside the room? You will not put yourself that, please make a list of things that are in this room. Are you there or not? In fact, you are the first in the list, because if you are not there, why shall you make a list? Who shall make a list? You are the first one in the list. And space, you shall leave. Because you don't think space is a thing. You take it for granted. Everything in space you shall include, but the space you will not include. Every person you will include, not yourself you will not include. Same thing, suppose I say, please make a list of things of your thoughts, your emotions, your conflicts, your whatever problems, emotions, ideas. Please make a list of things, list of those things. What all you see in your mind, please make a list of things that you are seeing, not with your eyes, but conscious of in your mind. Nobody shall tell you, make a list of things that you are conscious of. No, that word they don't use. Whatever you see in your mind, you take it for granted. And what shall you write down? Thoughts. How many thoughts you can rely? How many thoughts? You will write. Whatever memories comes, you shall write. Do it one day, you shall see, even your thoughts can be exhausted. Because a lot of memories are already deleting, self-deleted, forgotten. Few thoughts will be always, few thoughts will be there. Many thoughts are forgotten. Every day it passes. Very few thoughts. In your life, few more important thoughts will be my brother, my husband, my wife, brother also, not forget it. Me, my husband, my wife, my child, model first. Adhikapura, yarme ille. Father or mother, if they are giving you something, if they can't give you something, they are also forgotten. Then, what shall you think? To whom you love, is he loving you or not? Does he create conflict? Does she create conflict? Makes me angry, makes me feel frustrated. Emotional troubles will be there. Or you are dreaming of riches, riches is not there. You are dreaming of a car, car is not there. These are the thoughts you shall put. You shall never make a list of thoughts that are in your head. No, not a list of thoughts. As in whatever in the house, make a list of it. Whatever in your mind, please make a list of it. You shall gloriously leave the list maker, the I thought. You shall write about every thought, but I thought you shall remove. And where are these thoughts are existing? Space outside? Chidakasa, Chidambara. Space of consciousness. That also you shall list, because you don't consider that as a thing. Like the space outside, space inside also, it forget it. All of us, while growing up, we have been made the prisoners of our own thought. We are frustrated. And when we are frustrated, you go and tell your teacher, go and Mummy, this happened. Life is a problem. Huh? Thoughts will come, thoughts will go, don't worry about it. Or don't think about it. What type of advice? Does it work? Don't think. Just forget it. Or accept it. Yes, sounds very plausible, but impossible to follow, impossible to live. Why should thoughts be forgotten? Why should anything be negated, dismissed? You are the one who is feeling troubled, remove that I, meaning understand that I. To solve the problem, listen carefully, to solve the problem, you must remove the problem maker. There is nothing called a problem without the maker. Understand, friends? Sunlight, problem or no problem? Any object by itself, this one, is good or bad? Money, blessing or a curse? House, blessing or a curse? Body, blessing or a curse? Anything, blessing or a curse? Neither a blessing nor a curse. Depends on you. So if you consider, you make something is a blessing, it's a blessing. You make it a curse, it becomes curse. So whom should you fix? Not the things, not your body or your thoughts, but I. The world doesn't have that idea that they must introduce them to themselves. Because secular studies is busy giving us the degrees from the universities, recognition for this training or that training. Religious people are religiously dragging us and destroying us, giving me the title of the follower of that religion. Busy converting people, branding people, and enlarging their family of followers and believers. Please don't make me a believer. Then I'll be challenged by somebody who shall challenge my belief. Then I'll kill him, he will kill me. Because that is better, this is better. That belief is better, this belief is better. That post is better, this post is better. So whether it is a secular conflict or a religious conflict, conflict it is. That is, knowing about yourself is neither secularism nor religious. It's a way of living, understanding, being who you are. Having understood it, you pick up. What shall you understand? Yourself. When make a list, what are things are there? Thoughts are there, I thought is there. And how did I make the list? Consciousness. So who are you? With a thought you take yourself to be a thought. With your body you take yourself to body. With your eyes you take yourself to the eyes. with your self, with consciousness, you say, I know, listen carefully. Then which one is me? I'll tell you, friends, listen, watch out, listen, see, hear, now. Don't understand, write it down, tell you. Please understand how simple it is. If I can write down, it will be nice, but I'll talk it out. Just, you can understand. Very simply, I'll tell you. Any answer you give, please see how it is. Suppose I ask you, who are you? Just like a baby. Who are you? Oh, I'm a boy or I'm a girl. How do you know, baby? I know. What do you know? I'm a boy or I'm a girl. You are just a boy or a girl? And I'm a son of my father. How do you know? I know. I'm a son. I know. I'm a daughter. Education? I'm a matriculate, graduate, postgraduate. I am a graduate. I am a postgraduate. How do you know? I know. I am a graduate, postgraduate. Study over? Yes. What are you doing now? Professor. A professional. So I am a professional. How do you know? I know. What do you know? I am a professional. Do you believe in anything? Yes. What? I believe in money. I believe in a God. I believe in a dog. I believe in things. So I am a believer. How do you know? I know. What do you know? I am a believer. Understand, friends, I know is a prefix for every statement you give. It has to come. How do you know? How do you say that you are a governor? I know. What? I am a governor in that post. I am a man. How do you know? I know. What? I am a man. Tomorrow you sex change, you go through, you are a woman, the woman goes through a sex change because a man. So you say, I know I am a man. Until yesterday, I know I am a man. Now you say, I know I am a woman. Your knowing role is not changing. I know I was uneducated, meaning I didn't have much thoughts. Now I'm educated. Are you getting that point? From the childhood, every time, everybody cannot escape using this word, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Janamiti tameva bhantam anubhati jetat samastam jagat. Papa. In Dakshinamurti Stotram, Mahadeva, Shankara writes, Janamiti, janami, janami, I know, I know, I know. Iti, always I know. Anubhati, everything is known, follows, everything follows. Bhami, bhati, I shine. Anubhati, everything shining after me. First I know. First you know, or first you think? You say you think first, but in reality, because you know, therefore you are saying, I am thinking. Are you getting that point? It's just a game. It's a beautiful game. So this, I know, I know, I know. But therefore suddenly, yes, that's the truth. What is that? Aham nitya shivoham, sakshi shivoham. Witness. This knowing is always there. Whereas deha goes on changing. I can't say I am the body. Why? How do you know the body? I know I am this body. I am young. How do you know body is young? So, if the condition of the body you take yourself to be, the conditions of the body go on changing. So, I am young, I am child, I am old, I am dying. That is our, the knower, the knowing doesn't die. Always there. Indriyas, sense organs, same thing. Just connect it up. I thought. This I thought is very, always talking I. How do you know? I know. What do you know? I know the I. I am not the ahankar. Are you getting the statement? It's so peculiar. It's like telling, I don't speak. All the time speaking, you say, I don't speak. I have removed the ahankar. Mahadeva. That is where the religious people are destroyed. I have removed the ahankar. No anger. Then what do you say? I don't think you have removed the anger. How can you are stupid, you are always angry. I have removed the anger. You tell him 2-3 times, he will get so angry. I tell you I have removed my anger. Oh, that's right, thank you. If you are smart, you know the truth, you can really play with people. Understand? They don't know what they're talking. Indriyas, ahankar, this thought also, I am not. If you are not something, should you go on telling I am not this, I am not this? Is it necessary to say I am the body, I am the body, I am the body? Is it necessary to say I am not the body, I am not the body? Why are you talking? If you, who you are, if you understand, body is different. Using this body, you don't have to say. You don't have to say, I am silent, I am silent. What is that? I am silent. I am the silence. Ridiculous. If you speak, you are a speaker. If you think, you become a thinker. If you don't think, you don't be a thinker. In case of knowing, if you know, you are conscious, you can assume that role, I am a knower. But you can never be unconscious. Therefore you can't say, I don't know. Can't say. Knowing, not knowing is a relative knowledge. Do you know the height of Himalayas? I don't know. How do you don't know? How do you say you don't know? I know. What do you know? You don't know. Do you know the height of the Everest? I know. 29,000 feet or 29,004. 29,004 feet. I know. How do you know? I know. So you know that you know the relative things. You also know that you don't know the relative things. This relative ignorance and knowledge are relative, comes and goes, it changes. Knowing absolute consciousness that never changes, always there with yourself. And that is something in all of us. We are busy gathering relative secular knowledge, religious inferences, but nobody tells me who exactly I am. That Sakshi Pratyavasma Aham. That's a Sakshi which witnesses everything. Pratyagatma, always there. Nitya, always there. If you want to name it, Shivoham, Shivoham. Because if you say that form, choice is yours. But Shiva means auspicious. Auspicious means which is deathless. That is dying, changing, Shava. Deathless, changeless, Shiva. So everything Shiva. In Tamil Nadu is very nice. Shiva, Shiva, they call it Shiva, Shiva. Swami, Shiva, Shiva. Meaning what? Everybody. The female also, male also. And not that only boys. Don't be like that, ridiculous friends. That is auspiciousness, Shiva. So that is the Shiva immortality which is always there in all of us. And that Shiva is dancing in the cremation ground with the dance of immortality, changeless, in the realm of mortality, change and death. How beautiful. So Shiva Tandava, there is a continuous dance going on, the dance of Shiva. All of us are inseparable part of the dance. If it is so, then how come all these things are appearing? Read the next verse. We shall see it tomorrow. We have still 3 more classes. It will be all over just like that. Rajva Gyanat Bhati Rajur Yathahi Swatma Gyanat Atmano Jiva Bhavaha Aptyoktyahi Bhranti Nasesha Rajjuhu Jivo Naham Deshikoktya Shivoham rajva jnanad bhati rajjur yathahi swatma jnanat atmano jiva bhavah aptyoktyahi भ्रांति नाशेष रज्जुः जीवो नाहम देशिकोक्त्या शिवोहम देशिकोक्त्या शिवोहम. If it is true, that's right. It's so beautiful. Chetana, consciousness, knowing. I know everything. Understand, friends? Every statement you give is prefixed by I know. Where are you going? I'm going home. How do you know? I don't know. I know I'm going home. I know I'm going to movies. I know I'm hungry. I know I want to see my mommy now. I want to see my baby, my child. I want to feel like taking some coffee. How do you know? I know. That I know. Are you getting that point? Fundamental. The root. Janamiti tameva bhantam anubhati samastam jagat. I know. Then what you know comes. First you know. What you know comes later on. But what you know creates such a heavy problem and you forget that you are the knower. Because you have been used that word. The I is a prisoner of that. And you have made this I a religious fellow or a believer or a non-believer. Secular or this and that. Again and again I say that. Play a role. Don't drown yourself. Don't lose yourself in the role. Play a role. You'll enjoy. Because just by knowing oneness, everything will not be all right. Because it is all one universe. But how are you going to communicate? Come to the universe. I am inviting you to my home. So where shall I go? Come to the universe. It's all true. But how can you come? So that way the divisions, they are divided. It has to be divided. Yeah, suppose somebody writes you a letter from another universe, you go to this universe. That is your identity. Then you go to this galaxy, this solar system, this planet. In this planet, there are so many 7 continents. Go to this Asian continent. There are so many countries. Go to India country. There are so many states. Go to Tamil Nadu state. Go to so many districts here. Go to Chennai. In the Chennai, so many places. Udandi. In the Udandi, there are so many places. Ashram. Ashram, there are so many places. Room number 20. That is your address. Only universe. But it has to be divided for the convenience of communication. But don't lose yourself in the communication. Roles are needed to play the parts, play the roles. Never forget the actor, the consciousness that you are. And why it is appearing? Just like if you see the snake, if you see the rope, no problem. Don't see the rope, no problem. Look at the rope and don't see the rope. Pambu. Snake will go, will jump. Or there will be flower garland, go for it. You know yourself as you are, no problem. Don't know at all, as in deep sleep state, no problem. So everybody enjoys deep sleep. A child is ignorant, no problem. But you have not told him who he is. You are removing his idea of who he is not. You are giving him some idea. But don't tell him who he really is. You are giving him wrong knowledge. That you are a man, you are dying, you are believing this, or you are wanting this, all this stuff. Limited role. That is why the child gets confused. If you know exactly what it is, no problem. Don't know at all, no problem. But see the rope, don't see the rope, snake will come. You will run away from it. Or your garland will come, you will go for it. That is how the appearances of multiplicity, how we shall see tomorrow. Okay? The living becomes, you understand, you see through this, it's like you see through the magic and enjoy the magic. You know the fellow is not caught, but you know, it's okay. You see through it. You know it. It's just like playing a game, friends. With that we shall stop. Tomorrow we shall see. When you see through the game, you enjoy the game. Your child, you must have played many times in your house. The babies, 1 year old, but you cover your face, no? Oh, and then, ha ha, the child will be giggle, because peekaboo, no, say that, oh, where is he, where is he, where is he? You know, the child is sitting there, standing there, and you say, where is the baby, where is he, where is he? He will get so restless, he will run after you. I'm here, he will shout it, right? So he is hiding behind the curtain. You see everything, his legs are visible, the child doesn't know that, but he thinks he has hidden himself completely. And you know that. And what do? You play the game. Where is the baby? Under the cot. Impossible places you will lose. Then he shall think you are a buddhu, you are a muttal. You know, the children will think you are stupid. I'm here, right? Now suppose you are playing the game, you know that. Now suddenly one day you are playing, and okay, child, you're here, you be there. Then you start looking here and there, and you don't see him there. Does it become a game? Where did he go? Inside the room is not there. I go this 5 minutes, 2 minutes, I kept my eyes closed. What did happen? Suppose you go out, he's not there. You where will go? By the time the fellow has gone to the lawn. When you see what happened, because you thought he's finished. But when you know where the baby is, you can play the game of searching for it. Know your happiness. Search for happiness where? Don't ask me. You know you are immortal. Play the game of mortality with your body. Everything will come to an end, but I never end. Living becomes the most fantastic game. And who can do it? Every human being. Because in every human being this possibility. Everybody cannot have same faith, not necessary. Everybody cannot have these same cars, not necessary. Same dress, same food, same belief, same disbelief. Cannot have, and not necessary at all. Because Eskimo will be Eskimo, Bedouin will be Bedouin, the Kyrgyz will be Kyrgyz, the pygmies will be pygmies. The tribal will be tribal, the mountain man will be mountain. Each person will be whatever it is. But who you are, everybody can't be Eskimo. Everybody can be Indian, everybody need not be, but everybody can be themselves. When you try to convert everybody to everybody is Indian citizen, so India is, what is this empire? Carving out everything, everybody, my empire, Roman Empire, British Empire. Nonsense. Everybody should belong to this empire. So, knowledge also. Everybody should do physics, everybody should be mathematics, everybody should sing, everybody should dance, everybody should play. Believe religion also, everybody must follow this faith. Why are you giving and not breaking yourself a break? The world, the universe enjoys infinite varieties of dimensions. Why do you want to homogenize? That everybody must be like this? No. Let the finger be finger, toe be toe, knee be knee, stomach be stomach, the whole body is like that, enjoy. Entire body. No, the entire body is a finger. That is what the people who convert, they want to do that. Whole body is a finger. Right? Whole country, everybody is only a citizen of this country. This faith. No. You only universality is in your being who you are. Rest apparent divisions. That is what Bhagavan said. Abhibhaktam cha bhuteshu vibhaktam iva cha sthitam. Abhibhaktam cha bhuteshu abhibhaktam. In and through everybody, everything, it is undivided. Existing as though divided. See the individuality, enjoy the division. See the oneness, enjoy the duality. Be the Shiva, enjoy the Shava. Be the changeless, enjoy the changes. Shall see more of it tomorrow. Close your eyes. Please chant Om 3 times, please. This chanting is meaningless if you simply make the noise. While producing the sound, you are the silence. While speaking, you are consciousness. While thinking, you are yourself. Then everything becomes a meditation. Okay? Thank you very much. We shall see at 6:45, right? Sorry, 6:30, 6:30. Okay, nice. Come and enjoy these bhajans also. Thank you.